Hi, Scott Machine Gun Dad. Welcome back to the channel. Recently I was bidding on an auction, or looking on an auction, and there was a Luger and a couple P38s, which I didn't get. And as I'm scrolling through, because there were hundreds of guns on this auction, I said, oh, there's a Radom. I've got 2 Radoms already, which I've already put on the channel. I said, unless it's the last version of the Radom, which has the different grips and no takedown lever, I have no interest in it. Well, when you know, it was the last version of the Radom. So I said I bid on it, and it was expensive, but it completes my Radom collection. So here it is. So in a second, we're going to move up, and I'm going to show you the up-close markings. I moved in close on the Radom to show you some markings and point out some differences in the last version. Of course, you have your markings, your waffen marks. The big difference, first of all, there's no takedown lever that locks the slide open for easy takedown, nor is there even a cut in the slide for that takedown lever. In addition, you'll see that the grips are now brown plastic, whereas the 2 previous generations I showed you earlier were black plastic. Give me a second, I will flip it over. Moved in closer and to this side, as you can see, this must have been a pretty late in the war pistol, because even for Germans, there's not a lot of proof marks on here, and not everything has a serial number. There's the serial number of the weapon, and that's the only thing on this side. So I would say this is pretty late production. Okay. Hi, we're back. We just saw the up-close parts on this Radom pistol, the last version. I fired maybe 2 rounds out of this magazine. One of the things I noticed when I was loading it, this magazine has a plastic follower. I'm not sure that's common. I don't know if it, well, I always thought they had metal followers. I could be wrong. I'm not a historian. As I said, I fired maybe 2 rounds out of this magazine, so out of this gun so far. So we're going to go to the range, and I'm going to show you the first full mag out of this gun. We're outside with the Radom. See if it'll feed. Yep. Wow. I realized this was the last version of the Radom. In other words, the Germans had simplified the production and cheapened it. Still shoots like a dream. I said it before in my previous Radom videos, if you get a chance to buy one of these reasonably, or if somebody has one and they're willing to let you shoot it, you want to enjoy a quality piece of history, check one of these out. Thanks again for coming to another episode of I've Got This Gun on the Wall. This case, my last version of the Radom VIS 35, made in occupied Poland. Like, subscribe, follow me on Rumble, blah, I hate saying all that stuff. Thanks again.